my YouTube channel, Nautically 101. Today I'm going to solve a question on coastal navigation and Chartwork. And before we go ahead, I'd like you to please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Don't just watch the video and go away. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so that when I post subsequent videos, you can get notified about it. So we have a question here, and I have written it out. Here is the question, and the question says, I'll read. A vessel proceeding to Douala Harbour at a speed of 13.5 knots observed her position to be 10.6 nautical miles from Cap de Bunche Light, 16 nautical miles from Ponta Europa, and 16.5 from Cap Nichiga, simultaneously at 2300 hours. She is required to arrive at a position 5 nautical miles south of the Douala Fairwaybouy by 0600 hours the next day. Now, the questions we have here is, determine the vessel's coordinates at 2300 hours and 0600 hours. Second question is, what is the required speed to arrive at a given time of 0600 hours? And finally, what is the compass course to steer to the position 5 nautical miles south of the Fairwaybouy? So I'd like us to interpret this question. This question comes with three observations that were done simultaneously at the same time at 2300 hours. So this, and that is the vessel's position. So this is Cap de Bunche. If you look at the chart, the question says that it was observed, Cap de Bunche was observed to be 10.6 nautical miles. So this is Cap de Bunche, and this is Ponta Europa. Here, Ponta Europa Light, it was observed to be 16 nautical miles. And then Cap Nichiga was observed to be 16.5 nautical miles. So we have where this observation was made is your takeoff position, and you are expected to arrive somewhere here south of the Douala Fairwaybouy, south of the Fairwaybouy at a range of 5 nautical miles. So this is your somewhere here. You are expected to leave somewhere in the middle and arrive here. So let's go straight to business things. So first of all, Ponta Europa, no, not Ponta Europa, Cap de Bunche Light is the first one that was observed, and she was observed to be 10.6 nautical miles. Remember that 1 degree of latitude represents 1 nautical mile. So 10.6 nautical miles means 10.6 degrees latitude. So we'll take 10.6 from the latitude scale, and then we'll place it at the center of the light. That is, there is a star sign. At the center of that star sign, we'll place it and draw this circle appropriately. Okay, so that is 10.6. Another observation was made from Ponta Europa, 16 nautical miles. You're also going to pick 16 nautical miles. This is 16 nautical miles. 16 nautical miles. And 16 nautical miles from Ponta Europa. Here is Ponta Europa. And please always place at the center of the star sign. So we'll place it at the center of the star sign. Then we have something here. Okay. And finally, 16.5 from Cap Nichiga. Let's get 16.5. So this is 16.5, and here is Cap Nichiga. Remember, place at the center of the star sign. So place it here and also draw. So, gents, when we've done this, we have now established the point where these three circles intersect with each other. It is the position that you departed from. This position. So you are departing from this point. This is, you can call it point alpha. You are departing here at 2300 hours. Then the question says you are required to arrive 5 nautical miles south of Douala Fairwaybouy. And here is Douala Fairwaybouy. And when they say south, it means 180 degrees. You draw, pick 180 degrees, reciprocal is 0. And take it to you take it to the Fairwaybouy, and then you draw a line to the southerly direction because it says south. Then you pick 5, let's get 5 nautical miles from here, because the question says you have 5, the position to arrive is 5 nautical miles south of the Fairwaybouy. So we'll mark 5 nautical miles. So this point, okay, here, we'll call it Bravo. This is where you are expected to arrive at 0600 hours. So this is your arrival position. So you're departing here and you're expected to arrive here. So let's connect the two positions. Connect Alpha to Bravo. So we connect Alpha to Bravo. Okay, and work it to the compass rules to read off the course. Okay, so we've worked it out here, and when we read it off, we have a course of, because we are traveling towards this direction, so we have a course of 120 degree true, 120 degree true. Then let's get our total distance. So the distance from here to here. So we have a distance of this is a distance of 32. So 120 by 32 miles. Okay, so we've established what we need or what is required. So you're going to steer 120 through, and you will cover 32 nautical miles to arrive position Bravo. So let me go straight and right so we can solve what is required. So we've established that AB Alpha Bravo is 120 degree true by 32 nautical miles. So this is our true course, and this is our total distance. Okay, so the total distance is 120 degree true, and sorry, not total. The true course is 120 degree true, and the total distance is 32 nautical miles. Please. So the question requires that you should determine the vessel's coordinates at 2300 hours and 0600 hours. Remember that at Alpha it was 2300 hours. So this question wants you to find this coordinate and this coordinate. The coordinate at 2300 and the coordinate, that is that position 5 nautical miles south of the Fairwaybouy. So let me quickly do that. We'll find the, let's say, position at 2300 hours, latitude and longitude. So gentlemen, this is the preliminary way or the basic way to find position. Use your parallel rule. Place it on the straight line you have. Okay. Work it to that point. Work it to that point and mark it off on the latitude scale. Also take your parallel rule. Do the same thing for the longitude. Sorry. So this is where we are. You mark it off as well. Mark it off as well. So when we mark that, we can just read it off straight up. So when we read it off, so this is 03 degrees, 30. Each of these is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. So it means this is 40, 45, 50, 55. So it's 55.6. So we have 03 degrees, 55.6 minutes north. That is the latitude. And our longitude, as you can see, let's read it from here. This is also 60. Minus 1, 59, 58, 57, 56. So this is 56. So it's 08 degrees, 56.0 east. So this is your coordinate as at 2300 hours. So I'd like you to apply the same thing by yourself and find 0600 hours. So I'm going straight to the next question. The next question is saying that what is the required speed to arrive at a given time of 0600 hours? So now I would like us to recall the distance, speed and time triangle, which I always, so here, this is the triangle, and this is distance, delta, and speed, time. So from here, you are required to find speed. And from the triangle, speed is equal to distance all over time. Okay? And our distance is 32 nautical miles. 32 nautical miles. For the time, you will make a quick calculation. You are told that this vessel departed at 2300 hours. This is the departure time, ETD, and ETA is 0600 hours in the morning of the next day. So it means that there is a difference of 7 hours. So this becomes your time. So your time is 7 hours. So what you do here is speed is equal to 32, that is the distance, 32 nautical miles all over 7 hours. So we'll say 32 divided by 7. So we have is equal to approximately 4.6 knots. So speed. So the required speed to arrive at the time given is 4.6 knots, gentlemen. And the final question is, what is the compass course to steer to the position 5 nautical miles south of the Fairwaybouy? So this is the course you're steering to go here. This is the course to steer. So you have to represent it with an arrow. So you are required to steer from the this chart. The true course is 120 degree true. So now you're going to make calculation for the variation. The deviation has been given. Let me write out the deviation. Deviation was given in the question as 0 degree 48 minutes east. And from this chart, if you look at the chart, look here at the compass rose, you'll see that we have a variation, and this variation was at 2017, and it's equal to 1 degree 30 minutes west, with an annual increment of 7 minutes east. Okay, so, and we are now at 2024. If you subtract this, we'll have a 7 years difference.